Yo, what's up, man?
Good game last night.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. All right, let's work on moving the ball quickly in transition.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Go for it. Come on. Oh, he take down. And one. Hey, we need a shot. We need a shot. Yo, get it up. You got it. Let's do it. Forward. Hey, don't forget the time. Get it.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in it. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting it. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging you, she digging me too. We digging each other to show. See you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it players the way that they move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been falling since the 4th grade. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in it.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, let's talk My Team Unlimited. There are 2 tournaments this year with a total prize pool of $500,000.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for...
Kevin, thank you.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's Graham in at the...
Pelicans substitution.
It's trying to build chemistry.
You're coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we've set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
Williams against Satoransky. Hart with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 2. Here's Marshall over Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Derek Jones Jr.
First trip to the line for him here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Najee Marshall taking 2.
Marshall hits them both. And here is MP. And the pass to Williams. Back to MP. Rebound by Marshall. New Orleans is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hart the pass to Hernan Gomez. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And White kicks to Jones. In the corner, it's MP. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Satoransky. 9 points last game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
MP dishes to Bradley. Here's Williams. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The shot by Satoransky. No good. Bulls trail by 3.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. Their defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Out to the wing. Here's Hart. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Greg with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have beat him out.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Back to MP. Goes up the baseline. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
.136 left to play in the first. MP outside. White looking around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Marshall will bring it up for the Pelicans. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did.
Pass to Hart. Here's Hernan Gomez. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hart the pass to Marshall. MP against Satoransky. 6 to shoot to end the drought. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Bradley. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out front, up 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. If you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Thomas Satoransky. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. Now here's Hayes. 8 points his last outing. Satoransky with it. Williams picks him up. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP outside. Pass to Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead. The Pelicans shooting around 41% on the night. Passes it to Hart. Hernan Gomez against Bradley. Now Marshall. To the paint. Hernan Gomez kicks to Marshall. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Shederinsky, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
In the corner, it's MP. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Here's Marshall. It's all in by the Bulls. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Caruso, covered by Hayes. Here's MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. MP's got 7 points.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
It's incredible.
Checking into the
Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 2.